Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the second episode of the night of My Name is Menagerie, or...
What are you talking about? This is a brand new thing.
Yeah, we've been out for a week.
I've worn this short all week.
I'm disappointed because no one noticed that me and Helena switched shirts twice during the last episode, and no one said anything.
That's true. Not even these guys.
Well,
they
I was here for it.
I was here for it.
I watched. Your shirt changed.
Hey, did you guys change shirts while I watched?
You weren't supposed to watch. She specifically asked me.
I didn't.
I was watching you, not her. Come on.
And then Hank's like, I can watch. I'm okay. And I'm like, I still get to decide who sees my body? Thank you.
Since these will be airing a few weeks apart, we wanted to catch you all up, if you're watching later on YouTube, about what's coming up for us. We are planning on doing the Witchlight Carnival once it comes out, so late September for that. Keep an eye out. But until then, we are going to continue on with our Candlekeep mysteries, as well as the conclusion of our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. So we will keep you all up as all of our local librarians and Chilly Chums continue on their journeys.
Just to point out, none of the characters in Candlekeep are actual librarians.
Which is why it's funny.
Says you.
I thought we said bookkeepers.
We're the bookkeepers, sure, but we're not librarians.
Although
Like,
that
we are not
sounds like
licensed.
we're mad
All of the
people.
descriptions have quoted the local librarian from episode 1.
I like that. The low lies. We can just abbreviate it. So the low libs.
Helena, I realize this is very short notice, but would you like to recap the last episode for us?
I took very good notes, but we will have to see. Okay, so we were in the divination tower. No, the broken piece of the divination tower, which was actually near the observatory. We are looking at this telescope. It's not giving us a whole lot, so we're like, okay, cool. Then we notice that the magical dome that encompassed Yithrin is falling and letting in all that delicious, cold, frosty air. So we're like, all right, let's keep it stepping. So we keep going. We pass a menagerie, a theater, and then we find the next tower, and it's a Baroque. The foundations, it's just like completely fallen off its foundation. It's all caved in, rubbly. So Tempest, and it's crawling with crawling claws. But we ain't scared. So Tempest is like, okay, I'm going to start digging out this tower by myself. And the claws are like, let's help her. So that was really nice. So I got a little help. They weren't super helpful, but they were trying, and I appreciated that.
I think it actually probably took more time to load up the cotton claws than to just do it yourself.
Perhaps. But at least then I gave them purpose. So we're working on that, and Friedhelm's like, dudes, this is going to take way too long. So let's try something else. And Hugo's like, hey, what if you make a hole in the tower, then I can teleport us into the tower and we can see if we can find this clue. So we do that and we teleport. Oh, and so we're working on getting a hole when all of a sudden a ghost appears. He's not looking too happy. He's in black robes and he's not responding to our many questions, which I get it. You're a ghost. You're not here to answer questions, but he just popped up. So it's like, hey, what's up? So, so we're like, okay, well, we'll talk to you later, maybe, if you want to talk later. So we continue, we get the hole, we teleport inside. The ghost follows us in, and now all of a sudden he's a chatty Cathy. He's like, get my body, yo! And we're like, okay, where's your body? Why are you freaking out? And he points at it, so we're like, oh, hey, look, there's a skeletal hand sticking out as a rebel. So handy. And we dig him out. He's like, I am at peace. And he joins with the skeleton, disappears. And we get a fireball necklace. Very handy. Altus immediately claimed it. Nobody fought him on it, so I guess he's got the fireball necklace now. Which he then gave Tempest a cool healing necklace, which makes her con very high. Okay. So then the tower clue says 7th. Where did I write it down? 7th, trace the circle. No, that's the next one.
That is this one.
Oh, okay. Trace the circle with ashes of the dead. And we're like, okay, where we get something dead? Oh, the skeleton is dead. So we break it up into pieces and we bring it with us. We get out of the tower. The bones emit a weird black cloud. Hopefully that's normal. All the crawling claws deanimate, and that's okay because they're
At peace.
fulfilled. Yeah, hopefully they're at peace. So then we are. Oh man, I'm just looking at my notes way too much. I'm sorry. So we see a building with orange light at the bottom, and it's got some like teal light moving on the upper levels. So
Which
we're
is
like,
the central spire. Yeah.
are we being watched? Maybe. Then we see an obelisk, and next to it a spire, which looks like one of the new towers. So we're like, boom, evocation tower. We're in. It's got an axe blade on the top, which made me feel like it was a barbarian tower, but it wasn't. So it was a little disappointing. So we get in there, and in the middle is an unlit brazier, and there's like these ice blocks in these alcoves, and we're like, okay, we'll look around. There's a skeleton in one of them. What is this, a prison? Weird. So Z's like, I'm gonna light this fire. Maybe that'll help. Oh, hey, there was an orb at the bottom of that. Did we take that? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, so he starts the fire. This immediately causes the large ice cubes to become gelatinous cubes. They just were a little cold, but now they're not so cold, so they come and attack and tried to suck Altus up. Tempest was able to pull him back out. Mordecai comes in with a choice teleport. Then we get the rest of the way out. Then we make ice. The door is ice now. Wow, I'm really losing steam. I'm sorry. So yes, they use some cool magic, some tandem magic together, make that door an ice block so they cannot come after us. So we're like feeling real good. We're walking down the stairs. We're like, what's up, Valen? We didn't really get anything up there except the clue. And she's like tensed. And we're like, what's she looking at? Oh, 3 ice giants coming charging at her. Recapitated.
Yeah.
And that is where we find you all now.
Oh, they real giant.
Question.
Damn.
And I drink my enlarge potion already. Damn it!
Well, they're a lot closer than I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah, question. From when we get out of the tower to make contact and then like gain the feel of the situation, is it enough time to long rest?
So can we
Roll initiative.
Can we squeeze in a long rest?
As you all come down, you see Valin and Kingsport both in combat positions. Valin readying a spell as Kingsport holds up its flippers in a vaguely combat readiness.
Oh, he's gonna fight!
An army of ice begins to encircle you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. We long rested?
No.
10d6 lightning bolt, no saving throw. For asking the question.
That's not fair. He did it first.
All right.
I
Give me
set
those
up for
initiatives.
14.
14.
21.
Docs fall. Do we all die?
Fuck. I don't want a 23.
All right.
Jesus.
All right.
11.
And Tempest.
9.
Even with advantage?
Yeah, I got an 8 and a 9.
Buddy.
Or I mean a 7 and an 8.
All right. And your
That's so
dear giant
Oh
friends.
my god, what? Wait, are those sheep?
No, they're direwolves.
Wait, are those sheep?
From this angle.
Or winter wolves.
Oh,
maybe.
these.
They might be winter wolves. And those look like our buddy snow golems, but from before.
These are frost giants? Ice
They
giants?
are frost giants.
Have no 5th or 4th level
I'll
spells.
give you mine.
I wish.
Yeah.
All right. So as you come out and Valin says through her teeth at you, we seem to have a problem. Altus, you are up.
Back into the tower. Maybe we can get the gelatinous cubes out here.
Okay.
To fight for us. Yeah. I bet they
Upon
would.
seeing that, I am going to cast Flame Strike at the northeast-most one. The one that we're looking at to our
Got
left.
it.
I think
Shouldn't we try talking to them first?
You said it has
they're
fireball.
already charged.
Flame strike.
Flame strike. All right.
I'm
So,
not Mala. Let's
A
go.
vertical column of fire roars down from the heavens.
You need a dex save.
I need a dex save, please.
That is a 0.
A 0.
That's amazing.
It's a crit fail.
Keep rolling like that.
What does a crit fail mean?
He fails.
Nothing.
Means he does not succeed.
I mean, I had hope. Okay, so that's...
I appreciate your optimism.
Thank you. That is 20 fire damage and...
Okay.
I mean, I could. I won't.
and 15 radiant damage.
Okay. 35 is a good first round out. Nice
What?
job, Altus. Anything else in your turn?
As I'm doing this and pulling the fire down, I'm going to shout, "We're past diplomacy!"
Z, you are up.
Okay, Z is going to clap his hands, rub them together, throw a hand out at Tempest and at Altus, and twin cast Haste.
Oh, I miss Mala.
I was going to say that's where it would go, but so you have +2 to AC, advantage on Dex throws. You gain an additional action on each of your turns. The action can only be used to attack, one weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object.
Okay, no spells?
No, you can't double cast spells.
Gotcha.
Hopefully this doesn't last more than a minute. But if we get to that point, then we'll get to that point.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Extra attack.
Just one weapon now.
One extra weapon attack.
Dash, disengage, hide.
Okay. I can look it up. I'm sorry.
And that's me.
Okay, from Z, we are down to Valin. As she was preparing a spell, she steps forward, seeing the column of flame take the first one. She aims hers at the second, casting what you are all now familiar with as Blight, as these black streams of energy come flying out of her fingers, and it...
Feel the power.
Excuse me.
I love how you're getting like WandaVision vibes.
Yeah, Valin feels very WandaVision to me.
Yeah, they Scarlet Witch.
All right.
It was so and so all along.
Right. I'm not there.
Whew, that was lucky. Okay, it got a 9 on its con save, so that will actually hit, and Valin is going to do her damage.
Damage?
Damage.
Oh, I didn't know she was doing French damage. That's the most powerful kind. Everyone knows that. It's like force and then French.
As you see the
No, it's
frost
sexy.
giant in front of you suck inwards as its life force is drained forward out of it back into Valin's hands, and we are down to Hugo.
Okay. I'm going to cast Call Lightning. And I'm going to aim it at this 5-foot square here. So I need both of these to take, or to make dex saving throws.
All right, the first one is a 5 for the frost giant,
Does not make it.
and excuse me, they don't have good dex. A 12 for the
Does
snowball.
not make it.
Okay.
So they both take 13 points of lightning damage.
All right.
Start.
Do you think, since I'm already resistant to cold, if I take a cold resist potion, I become immune?
Does not.
No,
Does not work.
they don't stack, unfortunately.
There's a distinct errata on that.
Hugo, anything on your turn? Anything else?
Yeah, then I'm going to send Mordecai his 30 feet out.
Excuse me.
So he's going to go... Come on. Here. And then he is going to...
Cast Fireball?
I wish. range of 60 feet. He's going to use Flame Seed to shoot a Flame Seed at this guy. So that is...
Does it do continuous damage?
No. That's not good. But I think it might still hit, hopefully. That is 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. And then that's my whole turn.
And you aimed it at the giant, correct?
The giant.
Yeah, does not hit. All right, so down from Hugo, we are at Freedom.
So this boy, who is the only undamaged giant, correct?
I damaged him.
All of them have been damaged now.
All of them? Okay. Well, regardless. I would like him to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
And intelligence saving throw, he will 13.
13? He fails. So I'm casting Enemies Abound, so a strip of purple energy goes over his eyes, and now all creatures on the board are considered enemies by that giant.
Okay.
For the next minute.
Fantastic. Excellent.
So on his turns, he moves to the closest enemy, which is anything, and attacks. And if an enemy would usually get an attack of opportunity, he has to take it.
Okay. Excellent. Anything else on your turn, Freedom?
I don't really have anything else as a bonus action, and I'm concentrating on that spell, so no, I don't think so for right now.
Tempest, you're up.
Okay, Rage. Can I pass Altus a potion? Oh, he's not. He's over here. Never mind. I won't do that. So I just Rage. I come up to this one. I'm attack recklessly 3 times.
Don't attack that one, though.
That one?
Yeah, the one I cast every time it takes damage, it gets a saving throw.
Well, can I get to this one?
I think so. Maybe.
I have 80 normal.
Well, didn't you
Yeah.
add more from haste too?
That's 80 with him. But if I use,
You
if
can
I
definitely do it.
dash, okay, yeah, take me up to that one then. Attack recklessly 3 times.
Beat me up, Marky. That was good.
Okay.
How do you keep track of which
17.
pairs?
17. Oh, I just picked the 3 highest. Am I not supposed to do that?
Well, because technically advantage is 2 dice, and of the highest of those 2. I always thought you just had it in your brain.
What? No. Do you want me to do like each pair at a time?
Generally, we should for advantage. You can keep those 2 right now. But
There's 3.
It's all 3.
you rolled 6.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll take it.
Okay. I just never do that. So.
To be fair, in quadrants, like if you took the top 2 dice highest, middle 2 dice highest, and bottom 2 dice highest, she did pick that way. So,
Well, not that this is necessary to
It is
go into, but we always talked about like having your dice ready and rolling them all at the same
Yeah.
time. So that's why I've always gotten to the habit of doing it. But okay, so 17 plus 7, 25, 25, and 27
All
to
hit.
hits. And then it's going to be 21 plus 8, 29 plus 11, 40 plus 11, 51. And then dex save. So 51, and then I'm gonna
oh my god!
You know, a minute ago, I was really proud of my 35.
That's a 1.
So he takes 1 lightning too.
Okay, 1 lightning as well. Okay. So this giant, in the course of that 1 round, went from coming up proud and angry to now half hunched over, clutching wounds, as one giant looks on in horror and rage, and the other begins to look at its comrades in anger, and it is now their turn.
As I also do WandaVision.
This one is going to come forward,
Because I basically did the Hulk thing.
and it is going to make 1 attack against the Snow Golem and 1 attack against the Winter Wolf. That is a 19 and a 28 to hit. Both will hit. That's 22 slashing against the Snow Golem and 20 slashing against the Winter Wolf, who yelps in surprise and confusion as they both move to attack it back.
Nice.
I don't want them to do that. No.
That is a 5 from the Snow Golem,
Snuggle.
a 15, which will hit, and a 7, which will not. The 15 gives him a saving throw.
If he takes damage.
He takes 8 bludgeoning damage and
So he does
7
get a new
cold
save.
damage.
But if it was like all cold and he's immune to cold, technically he wouldn't get a saving throw. That's the situation.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just takes the 8 bludgeoning and gets its saving throw, which is intelligence again.
Yeah.
Which is an 8.
Nope.
And then the winter wolf, the beast that it is, also turns upon the frost giant. And
It's really they would run away from it and get opportunity attacked, but
is an 8 to hit. Woof. These usually go in my favor, and tonight they are going in yours. I'm going to use my... Oh, fuck. Nope.
A wolf is
Oh, no.
what?
Okay, so the wolf misses its attack, as now these 3 seem to be engaged with one another. The one in front of Tempest is going to make its attacks against her for a 21 and a 16 to hit.
The 21 will hit, and he can suck on a hellish rebuke. Okay, so I have this as a class feature.
Mhm.
So is it always going to be just the 2 d10s, or can I level it up? Okay.
but he has to.
He has to make a save.
Okay.
Dex, I guess it is.
All right.
Although
so,
I guess if you want to do my damage first, I don't know. But
We have
So 14 for the dex save.
AC temporary, right?
yeah, he made that. So
Okay.
it's going to take half, which is going to be 5 fire damage.
All right, as you burst into flame and its axe comes down, slashing across you for 21 slashing damage. From there, we're going to move on to the other creatures here. This one is going to come forward, seeing Valin as its closest target, and make an attack against her.
Can Kingsport get the hell out of Dodge, please?
If Kingsport
He
dies,
wants to fight!
everything dies.
For
I
an
mean, everything's gonna die
18
anyway.
and a 26, dealing 52 damage to Valin.
I will project my ward and reduce 10 of that.
Reduce
That's all
10?
I got. That's all I got.
Okay.
My ward is 10.
Okay,
That's
so
all I got.
10 damage reduced against Valin as that one attacks. The snow golem has only 10 feet of movement, so it is just going to go to there. And the other winter wolf, seeing Tempest attacking its brethren, is going to do there to get advantage. And it is going to use its cold breath. So Tempest, I need you to make a dex save.
No.
13.
She's resistant to cold. She's resistant to cold.
No.
13 makes it. So you take half the damage, and that's 15 reduced by half to 7 reduced by half to 3.
How embarrassing for that wolf.
Right. All right, so that is their turn. Kingsport is going to take a moment to see everything that's happening, to perceive everything that's happening around it, and flap fins.
No, Kingsport, run away!
Kingsport?
Run towards our voices, Kingsport!
Fly, you fool.
I'm tempted to banish him. Just so he's for a minute.
He's not from this plane, I will remind you.
Shit.
And from there, we are back to the
something.
top of the round with Altus.
I'm just saying I'm tempted. That's all I'm saying.
Finish my penguin.
So,
Not for
I'm
just want to help.
by getting out of the
you.
way.
We just want you to live.
Okay. I've never used the spell before, but I want to try it. I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith. Actually, how far is it between myself and the singed giant?
The one that you attacked is right here.
Yes.
Mark, I'll let you.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna move up to it. Perfect. And then I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith, creating a large spectral Fey Guardian on the opposite side of it.
Ooh.
And it is large.
Yes. I don't believe so.
Cool.
What is that spell?
Uh,
Guardian
of
Fate.
Fate. Any creature hostile to me that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn. Okay. And then
Spells, man.
spells. Yeah. There are a lot to know. And then, now that I have haste, I'm going to attack with my rapier.
Okay. Do it, buddy.
I'm going to...
And what does
Able
that
to
spell
do
look
that.
like? And what does your Fey Guardian look like?
The Fey Guardian, instead of pulling it down, I think Altus raises it up, and coming out from the ground is probably like an angelic type thing, but then she pulls out 2 hammers.
Nice.
She is the ringer of bells. And today, you are the bell.
25 to hit.
That'll hit.
I immediately thought of the Phil Collins song. Bo-bo, bo-bo.
I watched Tarzan last night. That soundtrack slaps.
It
still.
slaps so hard.
It does.
Phil Collins can get.
4 damage.
Okay. 4 is not nothing. It is close to nothing, but it is not nothing.
She's huge, but her hammers are little.
Oh no, I think that was his.
That was his rapier.
That's
Oh.
rapier, yeah.
So now, does she go immediately after you?
I think I misunderstood the spell. I think if the creature just moves to a space near it,
Does
then-
it? Is if it starts its turn too?
No, it doesn't say that.
It's only if it moves within range.
It's only if it moves, and I'm kind of bummed out.
That's what he said, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's
This is a
fun.
brand new spell for me, so I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, say somebody do research just in case we're missing anything, because that seemed like it would be a spell that would create some more damage opportunities.
Fourth
But
level,
we'll find
yeah.
out. From Altus, as we're doing research on that, Z.
Okay, I believe that if I place this slightly to the right of the snow golem neck by the spirit guardian, if I throw my fireball there, I can hit.
It does take damage, just so you know.
It does.
It lasts until it takes 60 damage.
Until it has dealt
a total of 60
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, I thought I read this. Yeah.
Okay, so you're putting it between this here?
I'm putting it more towards that building, probably at the edge of that building, or though that one.
Like here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I want to hit. I don't want to hit Vlyn.
You were trying to hit the 2 frost giants and the thing, or
Yeah.
just okay? Got
Because they're 20 feet apart. It's a 20-foot radius. So if I
Perfect,
throw it at that corner of that building, basically, the square
it. Can
building.
hit both.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So dex
Dex
saves
saves from all of them.
3.
That's a
So
13.
you want to do it there.
Yeah, about there. Yeah.
That's going to be a 13, a 4, and an 18.
Yeah, right there. That's the money.
Who does what?
I really want to try this. We're gonna bend luck and we're gonna do. Oh fuck! That needs. Never mind.
Okay.
So that's
What
a
would
16 and
happen?
an 18, but I use bend luck to try to lower that 18 to a 15, but
Got
it's still only went down to 16. So the 16 makes it, or the 18 makes it. So.
Okay. So that was the snow golem, but now the 2 giants fail.
Okay. So that's how many? 4.
A lot.
Thanks, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
I'm seeing a lot of 1s.
Ugh. It's only 20 fire damage.
Okay, so it's going to be 20,
Well, but some of them are vulnerable.
Are they?
20.
The snow golem, at least.
Yeah, but he succeeded in his save, so he gets the full 20.
Right.
Okay, so they all take that singe as your fireball erupts, creating a black face of that building in the ashes. What was that?
Wild magic.
And what was it, buddy?
2.
What happens,
sure
buddy?
I'm at a
Two.
5 now.
What happens?
No, we're gonna find out.
Z just
If you
tried his
explode.
fates too hard.
If you explode, Freeport is not very close.
I'm now levitating.
Oh, okay.
All right,
That's
as he
intimidating.
casts his fireball and
Oh,
then
no.
lifts off the ground as if he drank Willy Wonka's fizzy lifting drink.
Are you aware that you're levitating? Like, are you like, oh?
So I do that. I'm just like, I'm just not going to say anything until someone notices. I'm just like, it's perfect. I meant to do
Friedhelm was
this.
so impressed by the firebolt into ice and then this.
You don't know that. You don't know that I'm not doing this. On purpose. You don't know.
He's just so imbued with power that it's lifting him.
You can like morph your legs longer until it just like looks like you're on the ground.
Well, I mean, he's levitating. He doesn't have to levitate.
No, but
right?
then you wouldn't know that I was levitating. Or just push my... Because I would only have to be like that far up above the ground to levitate technically.
Okay, so Valin reaches forward and you see this cone of darkness from her wrist attached to the giant in front of her as she casts Vampiric Touch.
Get that HP, girl. Get those cookies. Get those cookies. Get these cookies. Get these cookies.
Taking that is going to be 9 damage from
Nine's not nothing.
3d6 as she
Heals for
siphons off, and you see the giant kind of lean forward towards her, taking that as Valin looks as if she is feeling in better health than she was a moment ago. From Valin, we are down to Hugo. Hugo?
How is this one looking?
Which one?
This guy.
To the furthest south?
I might have to. Yeah.
He's looking the best of any of them.
Okay.
Although he
you're-
is still fighting with the other two.
Yeah. It's either that or hit Tempest.
The one that Tempest is fighting is looking the worst.
Are you immune? Or are you resistant to lightning?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it here. I'll call lightning again there. So dex saving throw from the 3.
Including Tempest.
So does this qualify more for my, like, I have advantage on dex saves versus things I can see? I needed it.
Okay, that is a 10 and a 5. Both.
She got 20 plus, so.
Nice.
21?
So that is a 20 points of lightning damage. Cut in
All
half
right.
for Tempest. I
You
guess half and
hear the wolf yelp as its fur stands on end, being shocked, and the frost giant perishes.
Oh! What?
Sorry!
As lightning is still crackling around her.
It falls to the ground, the static sparking off of its armor. And we are from Hugo.
It's I'm
Still?
gonna use my
Got
bonus action. So Mordecai is gonna come up here, and then he's going to teleport. So I need. And did I lose him? I lost him. I need these two to make dex saving.
The wolf and the...
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, dex saves?
Dex save.
That wolf is not having a good round. The wolf got a 7, and the snow golem got an 8.
An 8. Both fail. Plus an additional D8. So 13 for both. 13 points of fire damage for both.
And the snow golem melts underneath your fox's rage.
And then I'm gonna bamf Mordecai here right next to Tempest.
Okay, and I don't know what... Oh, there he is.
He was just hiding.
Hi, friend.
Okay, so... Won't let me move him. Okay. And from Hugo, we are down to Friedhelm.
Friedhelm. So you guys have a lot more practice doing the 20-foot thing, but I want to hit these 3 without hitting Tempest.
You're like right down here.
Yeah. It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one that you enchanted as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, it should be fine, right?
It just. Oh, I guess this is a large creature, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't know how to say the spell, but you said it outside. Blah 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 sphere.
Vitriolic sphere.
Vitriolic sphere.
Vitriolic sphere.
It's like you
So
don't have
they
to
all
say
need-
it.
I was thinking of like Snillock Snoop. Okay, dex saves.
Yes.
All right, for dex save, the wolves get a 5 and a 14.
Mm-hmm.
The
Both
frost giant gets a 10.
All right, they all fail.
Okay.
That's 22 acid damage, and at the beginning of their next turn, they take another 5d4 acid damage.
Whoa. Okay, who has 5d4s?
As I send a streak of
3.
green energy that explodes into acid, and then they are now sizzling from the acid, still digging into them.
Oh, the smell.
Ugh.
Blech.
The int save was a 4.
Ah.
So he's still under.
Beating the crap out of him,
As-
and he's still like, these bitches.
As the acid hits it, its eyes glow with rage, looking at the 2 winter.
You caused
And
this.
they have caused this.
Winter.
Okay,
It makes so much
uh,
sense.
Tempest, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't wipe either of the wolves.
No,
How did it...
they're pretty strong.
I would go after the giant. Personally.
Thanks. All right, I'm going to use my extra thing to disengage, run over... Oh, what about this guy?
If you're disengaged, you would still.
Okay, so I'm going up
And you can
here.
run across this too.
Oh, okay. Well, however I get over there. 2 attacks.
Disengage. Okay, got it. Because you have 3 actions because of haste.
11 and 17.
11 will not hit. 17 will.
Okay. So 14. That's 14 damage. And then...
You have advantage.
You're fine.
So you could reroll that 11.
Oh. Okay, so dirty 20 then.
That'll hit. And you can reroll the 17 in case you get a crit.
That's a good point.
Fishing for
Okay.
crits.
Okay, so what was your first part of damage? That
You
was
did
14, so then plus another 7 plus 5. 21 plus 5, 26. And then go ahead and have him do a dex save.
Sorry, I had already removed the 14, so I gotta give him that back because I removed 26 afterwards. Okay, and I'll make him have a dex save. And that dex save is going to be an 18.
He makes it, takes 1 damage.
Okay. All right. From Tempest, we are down to the Giants.
Alright, so they immediately take 5d4 acid damage.
The ones that you attacked.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means...
Do you want me to roll it?
Do you have 5d4?
I mean, I could just do 5d4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll. Ooh, that's a lot of ones. 10.
Okay. So, 10. Which means
32 altogether? That's pretty good.
this one gets
terrible.
which means that one gets another intelligence save. Which is a 0.
Nice.
Wow, lots of zeros tonight.
For the advantage on that, it was a 0 and a 2.
Do they have
okay.
good intelligence?
No, of course not. They have a -1
this
on their
spell.
intelligence. Okay, so this
the
one
first time
moves
we've used it,
forward,
right?
and it's going to make 1 attack against 1 wolf and
We
1
never fight
attack
anything
against
with
the
enough
other.
allies
Yeah.
to really use
Yeah.
it.
It misses on the second one, hits on the first. This one
So
takes
just look at it.
17
Like,
slashing
go
and goes down.
And it's nice that we're away because, like,
Right.
if we're close, because it's a chance they could attack
Which
us.
is perfect
Yeah.
situation.
The wolf crits on the giant. Cool.
Wait, where did the other one go?
This wolf,
That-
raised by a puppy, by this giant in particular.
Master, why have you forsaken me?
All right, so the wolf bites back at the giant with that crit for 25 damage. This giant, being surrounded and angry, is going to reach out and attack Valin again because she stole its health.
Reach
I
out.
got nothing.
And that's a 27 to hit her for 15 slashing.
You can heal her.
And a
Yeah.
She's fine.
crit on Altus.
Oh no, if he
Yeah.
survives.
So, Altus.
Bad luck. Bad luck.
That
I
is.
can't. I don't have any surgery points left. I used them all. I can get them back next turn,
Let's let the DM tell us.
So that's 42
That's not even as bad.
plus.
Oh, wait.
There's plus.
plus what?
More.
So that's 42 plus 9, so 51.
I'm still standing.
Oh,
Better
I'm
than
still
ever.
standing.
All right, so that's that one's. This last snow golem next to Tempest here is going to attack her
Come on.
he's still
with
there.
a slam for a 12, an 18, and a 20 to hit.
Just the 20.
It's going to be 3 bludgeoning and 7 cold damage.
3 bludgeoning, 7 cold. So 1 bludgeoning.
As the giant is gracefully slashing down at the enemies in front of it, and the snow golem spreads its arms and just body checks Tempest from behind. And from that, we are back at the top of the round with Altus.
Well, hold on, let me read my healing spells. Figure out which one's gonna
Mass
do
cure
something.
wounds.
Everybody.
But not for you.
But not you.
Oh, I can't wait for you to learn the heal spell. God, I love that spell.
It's just called heal.
Yeah, it just straight up heals you for 70.
70. Wow.
Good spell.
Never gotten that high.
No,
Oh
sorry.
no, not life transference. I am not casting life transference.
Valin, give me your life force.
With life transference versus vampiric touch just fighting each other for dominance.
What, somebody's getting a free professor or...
Whoever kills her gets the orb.
Don't tell
Altus doesn't want it.
Not one.
Out of spite.
Actually, Altus wants it so that Freedhelm can't have it.
I was going to say Z kind of wants it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I belong to nobody.
Exactly.
You belong to Berlin.
What are you doing, buddy?
I think it is going to be mass healing word. Oh, is it prayer of healing I was thinking of?
Prayer of healing takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's post combat. So mass healing word.
Okay.
Does anybody else look like they've gotten punched or singed or electrocuted?
Oh,
Hugo
not
and zero.
really.
Okay?
Okay, that's
I'm
what
down.
Yeah,
10.
Tempest has taken some, Valin's taken a lot. And I
I'm
think
down
that's pretty
11,
much
but
it.
that's
You
from a
avoid,
previous fight.
honestly.
I'm
Or
worried
Tempest.
about you guys.
That
So,
enemy's about.
Tempest, Valin, myself, and
How many can you hit?
up to 6. So
So...
everybody.
Is it? Are we in
Tempest.
range?
You,
60
Valin. Yeah, and then us 3. Yeah, that's everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
I mean, I am 20 feet off the ground, but...
I'll
20
move
feet?
my dagger and
Whoa.
stare him again.
But it
just,
doesn't
like,
look
look
it
up-
because your
what
legs
the
are
hell?
really long.
Exactly.
I just
I have 20 feet of legs.
I hold up a mirror and reflect the energy at you.
I put my hands up and I start healing everyone and I turn and I what?
The doppelganger with its 20-foot legs.
They're waving.
It's that old.
This is
Never Have I
perfectly
Never
normal
song.
for you, Auntie.
Never shout never. Sorry.
No one here thinks I'm Yuanti anymore.
Maybe
Maybe for
might.
you know.
Everybody
I
heals
feel
for
like
12.
I've had talks that she doesn't now. Right?
12.
12.
Everybody
heal
that's
us for
taking
12.
damage, take 12.
Take 12 more damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, use life transference.
Okay,
God,
Valin's
that-
not looking quite as bad as she was a moment ago.
I feel like Blynn and I have had talks. She knows that I'm not from here. That I'm not.
Wait, have you
She
changed?
went-
Have you changed it for Greenhelm yet?
No.
Oh, that'll be a conversation down the line. Anything else on your turn? I'll just...
I'm still hurt.
You're
I can attack because of haste.
I heal, he attack.
God.
Is mass healing word in action?
And did we ever get a ruling on his spiritual guardian?
It literally says when things enter within 10 feet. So
Yes.
That's real.
I think it's supposed to like guard gateways and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or like bottleneck a
Dang, that's a
battle
shame.
or something.
let me check. Maybe there's an errata for it. I don't know.
It's a
Not
newer
like
spell though, I
that.
think, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe there's one online somewhere. What is it called again? Guardian of Fate?
Guardian of Faith. That's a 15 to hit it.
Hits.
Sweet. That's 2 1s on my damage tab. It's a 4 again.
All right. As it looks down at you, almost confused by this pinprick it's got inside, and we move from Altus to Z. You're just across from me. You're just gonna get all the.
Yeah, that's fine. I like it.
I can't move. That's the shitty part.
You're stuck there.
Levitate will let you
No. Unless someone pulls me where I can grab onto something and
The tower
hold
behind
myself.
you is tall. You could push.
But then you can't stop.
Right, I just keep going until someone stops me or the spell ends, and I can't end the spell early. It goes for 10 minutes. It goes the full spectrum of the spell.
After combat, I can dispel you.
This one.
It's not a spell. It was a wild magic surge effect. We've decided that you can't dispel that.
So
Remember the
as you're
Gaseous Cloud
stuck
thing?
where you are.
I can go down.
Is it windy?
No.
I'll go down 10 feet, so I'm only 10 feet up. But, freaking no. I wasn't thinking, I'm sorry. We're gonna do...
So we could force them to move. Because it does not say anything about forced movement. It just says if it moves.
It's not in general, though, force movement.
If what moves?
Anything hostile to it that moves within 10 feet of it takes damage. Regardless of what turn
Oh,
it
I
is.
see.
Okay, we're gonna do a Chaos Bolt at the giant. That's... What's up?
Can she be moved? Sorry, I'm not trying to
Who?
talk over your turn, but can she be moved?
I don't think she can.
No, it doesn't say about moving it. That's the shitty thing. 21 to hit.
Hits.
The
That has everything on the board. You're going for this giant or the south one.
south one.
Okay.
So they're saying it's basically not a combat spell. It's like a guard you while you sleep spell.
11. That's 12 psychic damage.
All right, and it's gonna make an int save.
Oh, forgot about that.
It's okay, I've attacked it several times.
0.
Wow.
It kind of wants to be enchanted.
It's a 0 and a 5 again. It's a 0 and a 5
Oh
again.
my god.
It's just like, how many zeros can this thing roll? I keep waiting for it to break out, and it just hangs out right there.
I mean, so there's a chance that it would go after Mordecai, too.
Yeah, because it will.
You
So
have to
once it
roll
kills
a
the
dice.
Winter Wolf.
It's the closest thing, and the wolf is still the closest thing. Yeah, but once it kills the Winter Wolf, Mordecai's. Well, once it kills the Winter Wolf, y'all are fair game.
Yeah.
And that's when I cast Intellect. Or, was that
Mind
what we
Whip.
used?
Phantasmal Force?
Phantasmal
Oh, God.
Force. Make it feel look
All
like
right.
it's falling to its death.
We were on Z, correct?
Oh, I gotta do another freaking roll for that one. God, I swear to God.
And you're hasted as well, right?
Swear to God. Okay, we're fine because that reset, right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Reset.
Because that literally is the number that I needed. So reset,
5,
right?
and I just felt the distress culminate.
You were hasted, correct, Z?
No, I'm not hasty.
Okay, excellent. We are down onto Valin, who is
Disengaging.
angry
getting
at this
away
point.
from the
Uh, she is extremely angry.
Oh,
She is
lame.
going to cast Vampiric Touch again. No, she's going to cast her second Blight.
cast Power Word Kill.
She does not have that.
I just learned about that spell.
And it got a 14 for a save, which does not meet Valin's. Let me double check that because I might be wrong on this. She gets it. Okay.
Go, girl.
Get
I think I have a better safety C than she
Suck my
does.
appage.
Okay, so not as good as last time where she got a 48. This time she got a 29. But it is still not looking good as she now, instead of casting those tendrils out, just reaches like she did before and the tendrils latch onto its skin. And we are down from Valin to Hugo.
Hugo! Call lightning again, right between these two. So
Okay.
deck saves on both.
Awesome. That is An 18, the first good roll the Frost Giant has had this entire time, and an 11 from the wolf.
So the 18 makes it.
Okay. So half damage for him?
Yeah. Dirty 20 again.
Jeez, okay. So 10 for the Frost Giant, 20 for the wolf. The wolf is looking ragged, as the Frost Giant is still enraged with fire in its eyes. Anything else?
Ragged.
And then Mordecai is going to come up here and then again teleport 15 feet away. So another deck save from both of these.
Okay.
What the fuck? Does he just keep doing bam, 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 bam?
Yep.
It just runs up.
Nightcrawler. Yeah.
That's a 3 from the wolf and a
I love
9
it.
from the giant.
Both fail. Thank you.
I love it.
13.
Kills the wolf as Mordecai bamps and sets the giant looking around once more, as the giant does have 2 more int saves to make.
I dropped the spell
You did?
as a free action.
It
That's the
it
wolf's
got
turn.
it as an 18.
I just didn't want it to get it.
The giant shakes its head and looks around in confusion. Sees the waving man as we move from them to Altus. Sorry, from Hugo to Friedhelm.
It's like, I feel like I was skipped.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As the giant locks eyes with you, the rage
Yeah, does he?
growing.
Does he? Okay, let's do. Does 27 hit him?
Yes.
All right. How does 19 acid damage?
As the giant begins to charge and you melt the armor off of its body mid-stride, the anger merely growing as it begins to limp.
Chromatic orb.
Anything else?
I'm also going to move 30 feet to the back that way, away from the angry giant.
So you're like back here somewhere.
Yeah.
You're like off the map somewhere.
Okay. From Friedhelm, we're on Tempest.
Okay, so how bad does the Frost Giant look?
Not good. Not
Okay,
good.
so I'm just going to do one attack at a time. So first attack on the Frost Giant is going to be 9 plus 7,
Hits.
16. That's going to be 12 plus 7, 19 damage.
As you stab it from behind, the giant falls to its knees and hits the ground
still
with a
got
thunderous clatter.
Yes. And then 2 attacks on the Snow Golem. And he can make a dex save. Okay, so 16 plus 7, that's 21.
That hits.
2 something. Oh shit, what was that? 11?
Yeah.
Okay, 18.
Hits.
That's 2 hits and then make a dex save.
That was a 12.
Oh, okay, so that meets it. So then, oh wow. So 14 plus 7, 21, 22 damage.
Splat.
How do you want to do it?
I just breathe at it, hot breath, and it just melts.
She slashes with one side and turns to the other with her blazing attitude.
I see them as snowmen, so you just like rip off its branch arms, just beat it to death with its own arms.
Tear it out,
Anything
just
else,
stab
Tempest?
it.
No, that's all.
All right,
I'm just a snowman.
Tempest, we are on to the giants.
Giant.
Singular. That's a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6, 7,
little spacey boy.
Oh,
8.
Oh no.
oh.
Oh no.
And
He's coming after you.
unable to reach its initial target, it is going to
How tall is it?
12 to hit Hugo.
Ooh.
That shouldn't hit.
14. You're good.
And it is going to... You are 10 feet. Its reach is 10 feet.
Okay.
14 to hit
Nope.
as it swipes at both of the people that it can see within range that could be at fault for its condition and misses each time.
How hilarious it would be if it ran this way and just hit your guardian and die.
Forget about ranged attacks. It's a shame.
I should have moved over near the Guardian just to lure it.
I was thinking
Gun
about
to
doing
Papa.
Aldous, we're back at the top of the round with you.
that. It's amazing how much can happen in one round.
Right.
God.
You can
new
clear a
plan.
map.
New plan. I'm going to point at it. And no, I probably don't want necrotic. I'm going to reach up and cast Sacred Flame and pull the flame down. Yeah. So can I get a dex save from it?
18.
Never.
Yep, never mind.
No half damage on that one?
No half damage.
Cantrip.
Yeah. I'm just going to walk up to it and then poke it with my rapier.
Okay.
I say poke because 4 damage every time.
It's kind of funny
Technically-
stabbing a giant with this rapier.
Technically, you have advantage if you,
You do.
because
Oh,
of
you
Hugo, not from me, but you have a weapon, right?
Are you
But
wielding?
not brandished, no.
Oh, okay. Then no, because I don't have any weapon on either.
Well, that was a lame turn.
You missed?
Yeah, I got a 30.
Okay.
Unless
I'm
DC
sorry,
is
buddy.
10.
It is not 10.
Wait.
And we are...
I have something I can
Your
do.
war priest thing.
Oh, yeah.
War Priest Blessing.
War Priest Blessing. Is that what it's called? To
Yes.
add 10?
Yeah.
So in that case, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Nice.
For 6 damage.
6 is what remains.
Yes! You poked it to death.
How do you do it?
Right.
I couldn't get the flames down far enough, and I went, run up to it, and I pull out my rapier and stumble a little, and then get caught and corrected as it goes in.
And
As Tyr's like, no.
This way.
with the power of Tyr behind you, as the giant falls to its knees, its eyes meeting yours now that you are at the same height, it says, "Servant of Tyr, you may have won, but she is here." And collapses in a heap.
How loud does he say?
And you are out of combat.
How loud does it say that?
It's a giant. Can't be quiet.
Ooh, shit.
As it does that, I probably just fall down to my butt because I'm bloodied.
Volin puts a hand on your shoulder as you fall. Thank you.
Anytime. Ugh. As I'm
I
coughing.
go up to you. Do you need a potion?
I can heal him if you want. If you don't want to waste potions.
Either way, I go up to you to see if you're okay.
I go and sit down on the giant's head. What was he talking about?
Friedhelm, impressive tactics.
Thank you.
Abjuration has produced a better fighter than I expected.
Well, I mean, I did dabble in both evocation and enchantment, but
I'm gonna try not to be mad at you for stealing my kill because I got one of the other ones, but I need some space from you right now. Walk
I
away.
understand.
also like how Hugo's like, temp is lightning? No, lightning's good.
Lightning, right? Kingsport waddles back to the group.
Oh, you got away.
You told me to run.
Yes, I was worried that you would not get far enough away.
Well, I just went behind the wall, but you all are very loud and easy to follow.
Yes. Thankfully, this is the stupidest giant I've ever come across.
The body twitches.
I think we need to seek some kind of refuge. I
Yeah.
am nearly spent, and if the Frostmaiden is here, it's not going to be good.
Can you do more teleportation?
Yes,
Necromancy tower?
Yeah, I'm all for that.
it might be the best.
I think
There's
that's a
literally
wonderful
no way
idea.
in. outside of teleportation.
Yeah.
And we could even...
If we block that, then you can't see in, and then no one in theory can teleport in.
She is the Frost Rime, so she, or
That's what I'm
Frost
saying, in
Maiden,
theory.
so she could. But I think it's our best bet.
Well, seeing as the Frostmaiden goes about the 10 towns on the back of a giant bird, I don't know if... Does she have a physical form?
I think she is
Yes.
the bird.
We've seen it.
So if that's the case, then walls are particularly effective.
But she's
against
also a
physical.
god, so I don't think a foot of stone would keep her away.
I think it's
But
our
it'll keep other
best.
things out.
I think it's our best option.
It's close.
It's best for anything else that's not a god.
I mean, versus leaving
Yeah.
Yethrin.
If only we could befriend the gelatinous cubes.
If only.
I was inside of one, and I would never sleep there. If you would like to try, by all means.
Oh no, I was joking.
Built an
Making
igloo out of gelatinous cubes, and then they can move somehow.
Making your way back towards the Tower of Necromancy, crumbled as it was, where you left that envelope slit. Altus, out of the entire group, you were the only one that notices that the Nothics seem to be back, fade away, perhaps by the presence of the Frostmaiden, perhaps by the presence of all of you. But as you return, the shadows seem teeming more than they were when you awoke. You all make it back to the Tower of Necromancy safely, and you are able to go in to set up your camp as easily as you had the first time.
Just keep going.
Are you all planning to set up watches, or are you planning to rest?
I need to rest.
Now's a great moment for the Guardian Spirit.
I do have 1 4th level spell slot left, and now that I know what that's
But
for,
is that gonna give us a
It just
way?
attracts.
Well, you
it
just-
would just
it-
attract it.
I would
Oh.
cast it on the inside.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah,
So if anything gets in, that it
we
takes
just sleep
damage.
around it. Yeah, I'm down.
And it lasts 8 hours, which I
Okay.
thought was
Perfect.
curious.
No, I'll
Makes
use my
sense.
last.
Yeah.
I know I'll do an alarm spell as a ritual, so that at least there's a verbal component too.
Valin casts Liamon's.
Oh, nice.
Fucking
She's had the whole time.
She's had that the whole time.
Oh my!
We don't even
God.
need to cast the Guardian thing now.
Kill her. I think we should.
We still
I
should.
Want,
but
I want everything we have.
no
to
one's asked.
protect this shit.
we've said.
I
What? You
I-
can't rough it?
I just look at her and I just nod and I'm like, you know what? No, we didn't.
She's right.
Would you mind?
I lean
Thank
over
you.
to Altus and I'm like, who the hell is Liam?
You know,
Ex-lover.
As you all settle in to rest,
You get a full rest before anything else happens.
we drift off to dreamland.
is anybody taking watch, or are you all resting
I
together
will
with all
have
your...
told. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I will have told everyone as we're setting up that the Nothics are around. We're not alone.
Fuzzy thing. Set that as a watch. Animal.
They're good. I'll say they're good up to watch.
So animals is watching, or those two, because I think
He's an owl.
I'll need an hour.
Right,
So
yeah.
it goes away.
I need a Constitution save from everyone in the party.
Are you even within the hut? I thought the hut would protect us for sure.
Oh. Constitution 9.
21.
21 as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Ooh,
sleeping.
18. Almost
Or-
landed on a 3.
Is it- what I'm asking is, what is this happening, and do I get any of my lucky points back?
Not yet. You haven't finished a long rest.
10.
We should all take the luck feat so we can give you a luck roll.
If I had converted a spell slot, I could help you, but I didn't do it.
Z, Friedhelm, Tempest, you all sleep soundly, without a bother or a care. Meanwhile, Hugo, in your dreams, you see the plot to end your life enacted. You see exactly how Malai would have done it with Altus's help. Tempest and Z looking on, seeming unconcerned, You see them raise you from the dead, only to do their bidding.
We raised him as a zombie? Because that was not the plan.
You go
This
as
is
a
mind
dead.
rape. It's not going according to plan.
Altus, your thoughts continue to spiral. You lose memories. You lose pieces of what has brought you here, as this deep ache within your mind seems to focus towards the front of your head, your vision as you nod off, becoming a tunnel.
Oh no. Oh.
8 hours later, all of you wake unperturbed. As all of you are waking, Hugo, in your mind, your first thoughts that greet you are, it touched me. It didn't land. Is that how it felt the first time? Did I beat it?
Oh.
How would I know? Did I know? Altus, you have an incredibly hard time forming any thoughts beyond get out. Get out. Get out. They don't want you here. You're a burden. You're going to kill all of them. And if you don't kill them, they'll kill you. Welcome to the next day.
We got a full rest.
Yeah.
Did I get a full rest?
Yeah.
Oh, good. They're not exhausted, too. Good morning.
All of you awaken inside the destroyed Tower of Necromancy.
There's probably no light in here.
In the darkness, except for that which is cast by the Spirit Guardian as it slowly fades away.
Light.
Nice. Well, I would say that was probably one of the better nights of sleep we've gotten lately.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
honestly,
feel
I
good.
feel very rested.
Well, how many clues do we have left at this point? 4? 3?
3 left.
3. That's
If
what,
we're assuming there's 8, we have 3 left.
8 schools of magic, 8 clues. I think that's fair.
That makes sense.
Hopefully, the remaining 3 are simple. We don't have to go digging for them. Literally.
Well, solution came simple enough the first time.
Hugo, shall we?
Sure, yeah, everyone go and gather around the wall, and I'll band out and Mordecai standing back a little bit. And then we're out.
All right. You are all back out into the now freezing city of Ythrun as the glowing orbs lighting the streets have taken on once more their early morning colors.
Altus, are you acting strangely?
Yeah, I was probably going to be really quiet, not saying much.
Every time you try and focus a thought, it dissolves into that fear.
Can I just touch the sides of my head and try to cast Remove Curse?
Sure.
Does anything
Are you doing that
happen?
stealthily? Or are we
I
noticing?
would be
What does
trying
it
to
look like when you do
stealthily.
remove curse?
I'd be putting my hands up to my head and trying to, I don't know what that would look like on myself. I don't know if it's gonna work, but trying to pull at my own head, I guess.
Roll stealth.
Yeah, I mean, I would be looking at you for the most part. So.
Can we try and perceive it?
I mean, if he's acting strangely, I think we would.
What'd you get, bud?
14.
All right, so if you are paying attention to him,
That's under my passive.
It's perception.
Yeah, what is that passive?
I'll pass. I mean, if we're not paying attention to him, it's over my passive.
I mean, it's over my passive, but I would be paying attention to him.
Okay.
Great. I don't think that's close to 11.
But I do think it's fair for me to have to make an Arcana check to figure out what spell he's casting.
Go ahead.
21.
So, Friedhelm, out of the group, you are the one that sees remove curse.
I immediately detect magic on him.
Nothing shows. There's this glowing aura of the city itself that seems to be enveloping across his body, but it's faint.
Can I make an Arcana check to try and dispel it?
You can.
You can dispel it with Arcana?
I mean, are
To-
you
to
using
see if
dispel
I can dispel
magic?
it. I have dispel magic, but I'm saying, can I make an Arcana check to see if I can dispel it, like I did with the orb?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Hugo, memories are flitting in your head of the first time that you touched a slod. They're being intercut with the observatory, with that moment that it hit you again, trying to decipher what the difference in the feeling was, trying to see if there was a difference.
28 plus I rolled both my inspirations for 32.
Whatever this is isn't a spell.
It's not a spell, so I can't dispel it.
You need that 32 for that. Altus, what's wrong?
He's trying to remove a curse from himself.
If you're infected again, they're going to kill you.
Okay. So, I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but it does specifically say magical effect, not just spell.
I mean, we're doing okay. I mean, God, now that I've said that, but
Something is definitely affecting him, though.
They're gonna see it.
something.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know who you are.
They already know who I am.
They won't want you once they learn.
Yes, they will. It'll be fine.
She won't want you once she learns.
I put my hands on both your shoulders and I try to get you to look in my eyes. Is something affecting you right now?
Yes. Now, Coulter, since I saw it so thoroughly on him, can I also see it on Hugo?
Were you looking at Hugo?
I mean, I'm looking around at everyone, but
But what did you see? You saw him try to cast a spell on himself, so you looked closer at him. What would you see on Hugo that would...
well, because he's being affected by the aura of the city, is what he said. So I would check the rest of us to see if any of us are also being affected.
Give me a perception on top of that.
Here we go, boys.
Girl.
That's performance. And it's still a 17, so +1, 18.
Dramatically fainter than what you see on Altus. There is a shifting glow on everyone, as if it's trying to gain a hold and failing. But there's a slight outline around Hugo.
Hugo, you're also being affected.
By what?
Whatever is affecting him as well. The city is affecting you somehow.
They can see it. You can't feel it. They can see it.
Sure, yes. Affected, yeah.
What?
You are the two who are most effective. Can you... Greater restoration, perhaps?
Why do you want me to cast that on myself?
No, on Altus, first and foremost.
Why?
Because whatever is affecting you, I can't dispel. It's not a spell. It's
Wasting your power. Making you weak.
I don't think I can do that.
I do not know if it's safe to travel with them.
They're gonna leave you.
No, it's fine. You don't need to leave me behind.
You're going
That's
to
not
die
what I'm
here.
suggesting. I'm suggesting that we try to dispel the effect.
But
My magic is not
Effect?
capable of it.
Effect? What effect?
Altus, as you are standing there, you begin to feel cold, your skin becoming damp. Each time you look and try and focus at any of them, it's as if your vision tunnels anytime focus is granted. Running a hand through your hair to try and smooth it, you come back with hair having shed off.
Does everybody else see that?
We're all pretty much staring at you, yeah.
I mean, is it just like to me, or does everybody else see me like accidentally pull out half my long, voluptuous hair?
It's coming off in strands right now, not quite chunks.
Again, something is affecting you.
I'm so sick of this magic city. We need to leave then.
I don't
We
know.
need to leave Yithrin.
I don't know if that would halt the process or not.
What can't possibly hurt?
It's true.
where are we gonna go?
I don't know, out of here until they're better.
The Caves of Hunger would be a terrible place to face the Frostmaiden.
What's happening to the cleric? Did it get him too? Is he just another chamber for it? What are y'all doing?
Trying to convince them to cast Greater Restoration on themselves.
As
Packing up because we're leaving.
As you all talk with Altus and confer with one another, trying to determine what's happening and what to do, beginning to pack up your camp to move forward, Hugo is gone.
What? Okay. What?
Okay, as soon as we see that he's gone, I want to detect that, see if I can detect him.
The range is 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Nature to track?
Give me a roll. Yeah, survival.
22.
Unless you cast Pass Without Trace, in which case we bow.
Was it 22?
Wouldn't we have seen him casting a spell? Yeah, 22.
I mean, if we were focused on Altus and he was being stealthy.
With a 22, as you're searching the ground, trying to see what direction he would have gone in, you can tell that to the south of the tower, which would be this direction from where you were, there is this appearance of a ring of fire and nothing else.
So he teleported.
He teleported, like the ring of fire is where he teleported from or where he teleported to?
From
Do I know?
combats, you know that it happens when Mordecai
leaves.
leaves.
Okay, so, but I know Mordecai can only teleport so many feet. So I'll run to the ring of fire and then try again to see if I can find another trace of where he is. Altus, you're coming with me. And we're doing that now.
I'm just gonna scream, Hugo, come back.
Hugo, come back.
I'll say, Hugo, please come back.
Keep you close.
Oh my god.
Keep them safe. Can't have another slot on the loose.
Goddamn.
Should I roll to track him again? If
Yeah,
that
go
will
ahead.
help, you think? That one is much worse. That's like a 7.
You don't see another fire ring. He must have changed directions to something that you couldn't see or stopped using Mordecai to travel. It's
First time he decides to wild shape.
Can you send your owl up to see if he can find him?
Sure.
Going from having Tempest like holding me to screaming with Z and then pulling me, could I roll like a clarity moment or something to see if I have the wherewithal to cast Greater Restoration on myself, or am I too far gone?
yeah, go ahead and try.
What would you like me to roll?
Clarity.
I would like you to roll a wisdom save.
Little whiz.
Would I be able to help him?
Should have taken dominate.
Would I be able to help
What?
him?
Because then I can control his mind to make him cast it.
Okay. I don't think that's the vibe we're going for.
Okay, if I see him struggling, would I be able to help him?
It depends on how obvious he's being about this struggle. What did you get?
I got a 24.
You are able to have a moment of clarity.
I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on myself and try to just rub it away. I don't know. Like, similar to how I'm actually feeling.
My mind.
As you reach towards yourself, what does this greater restoration look like?
For the first time, it's white energy that comes out instead of black, as I'm trying to just like get it and just like cleanse myself, as opposed to everything else I've ever cast.
There's a feeling of clarity that begins at the tip of your head and fades down your body as it seems like you're seeing your companions in Technicolor. You hadn't realized that you've been looking at them through this filter of mistrust. But now, all of the memories of everything that you've been to and all of the ways that they've put their lives in your hands and all of the ways that they've saved yours come flooding back. And as your eyes turn to Tempest, it's as if she is the brightest of the group. Her hand still on your shoulder from having dragged you forward. You have, for the moment, defeated whatever was holding you.
Did it work?
Tempest is a lot larger and stronger than me, but I try to just give Tempest the biggest hug and just say, I'm so sorry.
Are you feeling better?
Yes.
That helped?
God, I hate this place.
That means we can help Hugo. Did Thurgood see anything of him?
Nothing.
Wait, what happened to Hugo?
He snuck away. I think he was affected by whatever was affecting you.
I want to start moving towards the entrance where we came in, or where we started coming in.
Okay.
Even if I'm leaving them, I'm gonna run
What?
towards
I
it.
follow you? What?
Well, I'm assuming while they're doing this,
Oh, okay.
I took off to try to find Hugo.
Great.
And you're going to the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay, so we now have 3 of you together.
Okay.
Z running towards the entrance, and Hugo
It's
real
weird.
knows
It's
where.
weird.
Great.
All right, so when I have, if I can see where Z left, I will pursue him once
I'm
we
not
clear
being
this
quiet.
up.
I'm
But okay,
kicking shit out, whatever.
as long as not too much time has elapsed.
Is that where we need to go?
He's running away.
He's
We're
running
yeah,
after
he's
him.
running.
As we're taking off, I'm like, Tempest, if I ever seem off like that again, then something's going on again.
I wish there was something I could do. I can't help in these magic matters. I hate the city. God, I hope Hugo's gonna be okay. Do you think he went to where Malai was?
Oh God, I hope not.
Z, where are you going? They're
I'm
following you.
so I'm going through here, like shortest way to get back to where we were.
Okay, you skirt around the edges of the College of the Arcane, around that glowing orb that's still pulsing beneath the central tower,
Woof.
through what appears to be city streets, where you can see abandoned and derelict buildings where there's shuffling sounds and noises as creatures move within. A prison, an entrance to that spire that you've seen before that appears to come out of this ballast coming from the city center. And within
Flip it off.
And within about 15 to 20 minutes of that dead run, you find yourself at the ice bridge.
Hang on. Before we take 15 minutes, I did have a plan to help us go faster.
Okay.
If it's for him.
I mean, if you catch up to me, sure.
He's a
He
good...
took off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are running to the entrance.
Yeah, like, if you catch up to me, then sure.
I was gonna summon Big B's hand, have it pick me up, and then a floating disc for you guys to jump on.
I mean, if you
Within
catch up
a
to me,
similar amount of time, you all reach the entrance to the city.
Fine, sir.
Me riding my hand while you guys are in a little disc 20 feet behind me.
heavy.
As we start to catch up with Z, or start to all be together again, minus Hugo, I cast Thaumaturgy to make my voice boom, and I yell, Z, we're with you! But like, boomed.
Message back direction. If I catch him, cool. If not, awesome. But
Tell Hugo greater restoration helps.
Yeah.
just message back. Oh, okay, cool. Keep up.
As you all reach that ice bridge that leads to Yithrin, what do?
I'm looking for tracks.
This area is pristine. Not even the tracks that you brought in are left. There is still the fallen statue across that bridge, but nothing else.
He wouldn't have wanted to stay here.
Why did
He
he
had to
leave?
have left.
Well, Altus, maybe you can give us some clarification as to his state of mind?
It's maddening. Being told that everyone's out to get you, that they want you dead, that everything you do isn't good enough. He probably wants to get as far away from us as possible. He might be fearing for his life, legitimately.
So us chasing him is really set in a good mood.
Where would he go?
I mean, he would have had to have left the city, right? Because he hates the city.
Well, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but if a druid doesn't want to be found...
I know. You want to locate an object?
You have traveled with him for quite some time. You would be familiar with anything he carried on him.
I said, does anyone have that?
Oh, no.
As you all
Hugo
stand
did.
there,
Fucking Hugo.
Valin and Kingsport and Professor Scant join you striding forward.
Vlyn, do you have any way to track people?
Valin,
Or sense people, or find something, or we need to find Hugo.
Maybe he went to that tree place.
Did you prepare it?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, nothing that I have was built for this. I don't think that that's a bad starting point. If she seems, for the first time, to have lost some degree of the confidence that she's had since you've
Is
joined
she being
her.
affected? Her or Kingsport?
Do you still have Detect Magic?
I'll cast it again, buddy.
Neither of them are being affected.
I got
think
first
she's
level spell
realizing-
slots.
She's realizing the limit of her power. She's realizing that she's not helpful now.
I have nothing. I have nothing that I can do.
Okay, so he either left the city or he's here somewhere. If he's here, where would he go?
I feel like he would have went to that place with all the trees.
Can you send Thurgood to the trees
Sure.
and see if he's...
Whee!
But again, I'll remind you, he can literally merge with the ground
I understand
itself.
that. I'm trying to think of where.
I'm gonna I'm gonna jog back to that grove where that dryad was to see if he went there to meet up again with Malai. I can run there, I'll be sneaky, and then run back.
You should at least take
Just
all
gonna
this.
check it. Check. Yeah, if you're feeling up to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we'll just sprint to back through that tunnel into the caves but as sneakily as possible, but still fast. So
Make sure you mark your
we'll
way.
figure it out.
So you don't get lost somehow.
Okay, how do we do that?
I would probably just every so often just scrape my sword against the snow.
Okay.
Yeah, or pour some.
Or just channel some of that barbarianness and hit axe strikes against the wall as you go.
Altus and Tempest, as you sprint through that dark tunnel that you know is more than a mile long, only the sounds of each other's footsteps to keep the two of you company and sane through those twisting and turning ice caverns. 15 minutes pass, your armor weighing you down through the run as the cavern opens up, and where once stood this grove are now what appear to be the frozen skeletons of trees. The branches wilted, the ground littered with frozen leaves and broken twigs. Any fruit that is left fallen to the ground and frozen solid.
This would not have helped his mindset. Look for Hugo or Malai.
When did Malai head to the other tower?
Malai would have left after the second day when it was obvious that the trees were dying.
And it is empty.
I would have left a note.
Okay.
Malai would have left a note. I'm not Malai anymore.
What are you all searching the grove, or?
Yeah.
I mean, I was just looking for Hugo or Malai.
Oh, I did leave the bag of holding that we found in the Caves of Hunger.
Yeah, so if that was in an obvious spot for me to see, I would see it, but otherwise I would.
There's nothing blocking anymore. There's no hanging vines or branches that were once kept alive, so there is a bag sitting in the base of the tree.
Oh, this must have been something Malai left. Oh, look, there's a note.
Dearest friends and companions, it seems the grove has failed, so I have retired to the Tower of the Illusion Engine, as we discussed. I also left this bag of holding that we found. Inside it, you will find Finnick's spell book and anything else that was left in it. We never did check inside of it. I left the surprise for you. Regards, Malai, Timothy.
Well, I'm glad he's okay.
Well, maybe he might have died on the way out.
What do you think? We go back, or should we look farther in here?
I don't know where Hugo would have gone once he got here to see what happened and to not find Malai.
I feel like I want to run through the cave to the entrance and then look at the entrance to see if I can track him from there. And then I would say, if we can't find any sign of him, then we gotta go back.
Yeah, agreed.
To Yithrin.
You're gonna look through to find the entrance of the Caves of Hunger?
Yeah, so like running back to the entrance of the Caves of Hunger and seeing if I can see any sign of him having exited and left.
Back through the razzle dazzle.
We'll
go sneaky. We'll go stealthy.
From what you can see, from the entirety of your journey leaving the city to here, there were no tracks or motion.
He didn't go this way.
And you know that what you experienced traveling through nearly destroyed all of you together.
But he couldn't have gotten through the caves by himself, do you think?
Is he hiding in Yithrin?
He hated being there. I don't know why he would do that, but I mean, how he couldn't have gotten this far ahead of us, right?
I couldn't think straight at all. I don't put it past Hugo to just want to get away. He stayed outside of every tower, and maybe he's hiding in Yithrin. I haven't found a single track, a single way to tell where he's been.
All right. Well, I guess we can go back to Yithrin and regroup. Oh, I kicked the tree.
All right. Meanwhile, as now there is only Z, Friedhelm, Kingsport, and Valin waiting at the gates of the city. Standing there, seeing your friends having disappeared in the darkness, behind you, there is a feral growl.
If this is what I think it is, I quit.
Z, before I turn around and look at what's behind us, I just want you to know that we're going to fuck up its day.
From within the city, from all of the clamor and the noise, it appears to have awakened the remainder of Ariel's allies, and they have followed your clamor to the ice bridge. Roll initiative.
Fuck this shit. I'm so done.
You mean
Yeah, I mean your initiative. Okay, 15.
It was a 17 with 15 plus 2.
All right. Excellent. You are surrounded at this entrance to the city by winter wolves and snow golems
How far away are these two?
as they face each of you.
These two?
What about the edges of them? Okay, so if I did right in the middle,
Yeah.
I get hit both.
If you did like here, you can hit all four probably.
Yeah. Okay.
And with that, Valin is first.
Please move back, Vaughn.
Can you choose me a good 30-foot radius?
For these guys?
Valin steps in front of Kingsport
No.
with her now refreshed spells and casts Blight on the first wolf, who needs to make a con save, which it does not. Taking 38 damage as she stretches out her necromantic powers, and we have Friedhelm stepping backwards at her behest. And we're down to Z.
She moved back too, or did she stay up there?
It was after her turn that he moved.
Okay.
Z.
Fuck. If I where we put at, am I gonna hit Vlen? I think I am.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay. So I'm right there. I'm gonna cast the fireball and should be able to catch all four of them.
All right.
Drop it like it's hot.
That's going to be a dex save.
Fuck this shit. Yes.
The wolves get a crit, a 20, and a 2.
The 20. Oh, I can't make that low.
And the snow golem gets a 15.
Okay. That one's low enough already. I could make it. No, I couldn't make it low. Okay, right. So
21, 22, and 15.
Okay, so 2 of them will pass, 2 of them are going to save. Can I have 2, 3, 4, 5?
That's so much dice.
Fireball dice.
Come on.
Fireball.
Alright.
Alright, that's a lot of force.
No ones. I like it.
I came in like a fireball.
I don't know that one.
20,
That came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh.
You changed it to fireball.
32 fire.
Okay, so cut to 16 for the 2 that succeeded.
Thank you, sir.
Very different music video. She was on fire.
And yet, still impressive.
And still, we would love it.
The snow goes down in 1.
See ya!
Fuck you.
As it melts within your fireball, all of the wolves singed and still standing. Anything else, see?
I don't think I can do anything else bonus action, can I?
Alright.
Nope.
Freedom.
Could they make another round of deck saves, please?
The same ones?
Yep.
Okay.
Take that shit.
7, 7, 21.
Fucking around.
Alright, the 21 makes it, so he takes half damage, the rest take 27 acid damage.
Down.
27. Suck on that acid.
Fucking around with this shit. I'm so
Suck on
pissed
that
right now.
ass. We're good.
Alright.
And then I would like to move 30 feet towards those winter wolves. Diagonally.
I think that'll put you between them.
15, 20, 25.
Oh, okay.
30,
Well, I want to stop
something
at Z. Sorry, I didn't realize how far.
Closer to that, going at that close.
Alright. From Friedhelm, you're down to them.
Alright, they immediately take 5d4.
Even the one that failed? Or succeeded?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, one succeeded?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to look that up. But the one that failed still takes 16.
Yeah.
I have it right here. 16 damage.
Alright.
No damage at the end of its next turn. So, but the first one does take 16.
Okay. Alright, so now it is their turn. This one will move up to you and Valin. This one will move up to here. They will.
I may have to take that because I can change the damage type to something else. Ooh.
I need a deck save from you and Valin and Z.
A deck save?
Yeah.
You've been nice to me so
Okay. Valin makes it.
far. There we go.
12.
Meets.
17.
Alright, all of you make it. So you're all going to take half damage as they open up their jaws and spray ice at all of you.
I'm also going to cast Absorb Elements as a reaction.
And that is going to be 30 damage total, half to 15.
Half to 7.
Alright. So 15 for you and 15 for Valin.
Heard. Sorry.
As
This is your herd.
Your chef is coming out.
I'm so pissed.
Inner chef.
Corner!
as this one comes forward to Kingsport, and this one moves to there.
Oh,
Which
he
it
bet.
cannot move,
If he takes down Kingsport,
but
he's
will
gonna go insane.
Why?
He's gonna fucking break.
Why are they?
does a 15 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, actually.
All right. The snow golem pulls a piece of itself off and hucks it, and it misses you barely. And
Things
this
off my mage armor.
and this one tries to attack
When'd you cast magic?
for a 22, which will hit Kingsport.
It lasts for 8 hours, so why not?
Ah!
Yeah, that's all.
Maybe it would be funny if Kingsport had like some crazy attack.
Projected ward.
Grew another
to save
hand
fucking
that
Kingsport.
bit you.
Is that a
Projected word?
Oh, it's a reaction.
Wait. What did you hit with?
Kingsport is being
22.
Oh, I
attacked.
can't fucking do anything with that. Unless he's got like a fucking 18 armor class, but I highly doubt that.
Kingsport is down.
How much
Wine
damage?
culture! Jesus!
Fuck you.
We're gonna lose patrons. If you keep up in this way.
All right,
What's next? What's
top of the round with Valin. Valin is going to break and move to Kingsport. She is going to Blight the wolf, who gets
Another 0.
a 13, which does not meet her DC.
Yes. That's also okay.
For 40 necrotic damage. Alright, that's Valin's turn. We are on Z. Oh, she took an attack of opportunity from the other wolf
Burning hands?
for
burning
9,
hands?
which misses.
Don't have burning hands.
I gotta stop hitting the
Wish
button.
I
That's
did.
my nervousness.
All right. Okay. Haste on myself,
Okay.
so I gain an extra action.
Okay.
So I'm gonna disengage, and I'm gonna move. Move to here, or like if I can get like 30 feet over that way. And then I'm going to. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Actually, can I move there? Instead. And can I get a saving throw from both? Dex saving throw from both of them, please.
Seems like burning
That
hands.
is a 14 and a 13.
Okay. Can I borrow 4d6, please?
Lightning bolt.
My charm of lightning bolt that I've been saving for a rainy fucking day. Because I can't cast another spell, but this is a ability, right? It's a charm ability.
I don't think you've cast a spell this turn, so you're fine.
Haste.
Oh.
But this was an ability that I was granted.
But you cast haste and then you disengage as an action. You don't have any
I will
actions
grant
left.
it.
Then I'll take the attack from that one, then I don't care.
Okay.
I'll go around, whatever, fuck that. So if you want to hit me. Bring it.
11 to hit.
Yeah, fuck no. I spit act.
Fuck no!
How much damage did Kingsport take?
He's down.
He took 7, but he had 5 hit points.
My lord received it.
You had to save yourself.
I don't think I did use my reaction to save myself, did I?
Yeah. Absorb element.
They both take 29 lightning damage.
29.
Down.
Ooh.
Down.
Hell yeah.
Fuck this.
Hell yeah.
Don't fucking be my penguin. I'll kill you. He goes around.
Except
Thank
you
you, sir.
didn't kill the one.
It goes
that took
straight
Kingsport.
through the one wolf, creating a
You're not there.
gaping hole within it to incinerate the other as they both fall to the ground in heaps. And we are down from Z to Friedhelm.
Int save from the wolf, please.
All right.
Shouldn't have cast haste.
That's an 11.
But whatever.
11?
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Alright, so he takes
I like haste.
11 psychic damage. And on his next turn, moreover, on his next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3 and cannot attack more than once, I believe.
Okay. Anything else?
Sasha's my goodness. Yes. No, I'm going to save my reaction in case somebody needs. Actually, I will move to where the building is in between me and that snow golem.
Okay.
So like here?
Or in between us. So like the corner
Oh,
here, so we
I
can't
see.
range
I
attack
see.
me.
Okay, the Winter Wolf, it's its turn. It is going to bite Valin, which will hit for 12 piercing damage. as she
No, it will do 0
stands-
damage. As I will
Alright.
project my ward, and it will do 0 fucking damage.
As Valin stands over the fainted body of Kingsport, protecting it with her own, and your ward between the two.
That was 12?
Yes. And this comes forward
Say the buddy.
and is going to also attack her for an 18 to hit. For 5 cold damage, as it takes another chunk off of its body and chucks it
Well,
across
she
the
takes
void.
1, and she's still warded.
Resistant.
That's my ward done.
Okay.
She's resistant. to
Okay,
cold.
from there we're back to Valin, and Valin,
she
still
was taking
focused
that
on the wolf, has used both of her 4th level spells and has nothing left that she can do. So she fights and pushes towards a vampiric touch.
Shocking grasp. You should have this.
I'm telling you, it's
She does not
the best
have
cantrips
that.
ever.
It gets an 18, so it takes half damage on that one, which in this case is going to be... Ooh, 5 total. Alright, so she takes that back in hit points, and... is still standing over the body as we move on to Z.
Oh, let's do a magic roll. Sorry. We're fine. Right. I point at the wolf and just scream at it and guiding bolt.
You will be guided, Bolt.
Oof.
Maybe not.
Can I get advantage on that?
Maybe it's a meandering bolt.
Why?
Use my Tides of Chaos?
I mean, if you're using Tides of Chaos, yes, you don't have to ask for that.
Damn it!
Oofda.
That's going to be
Does a 14 hit?
14
It might.
does hit.
Yeah.
Just a wolf.
So does that mean 2 chaos rolls?
It would be 1 cast roll because it's a spell.
Okay.
And that's still fine.
Okay.
But I've used sorcery points now. Okay, let's go for broke. Why not? Really?
But
Oh shit. I didn't realize Mind Whip affects multiple targets if you cast at a higher level.
It's 11 reading damage.
Okay. The wolf is looking very rough as it stands here before you.
And then second action, laser pistol. The freaking, I'll move however many feet you can move over to see it.
Let's just go after the wolf.
Oh yeah, wolf too. Sure, whatever. I don't know why I don't think I can attack things twice.
Okay, a laser pistol.
Yeah. So I think that's the first
He's
time.
been holding on to this thing.
Literally.
20 episodes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, so that was a miss. It
Yeah.
hits the side of the building, and as you can see, the damage here, that was actually from your laser pistol. not
Oh,
initially
sweet,
there.
yeah. So take it out that fucking.
Down to
Melts
three
that thing in
health.
half.
So on my last turn, I used a 4th level spell slot to cast Tasha's Mind Whip, thinking that increased the damage, but it actually does multiple targets. So
Okay.
can I have retroactively had the Snow Golem
Sure.
make an int save?
Yeah, you can do that.
Wait.
That was a 12.
Okay, so he would have also taken the 11.
Yeah.
Actually, I can look back and see how much damage it was. I don't know how right now, but here we go. Game log, feed helm, 11 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to step out around the corner and throw a 3rd level chromatic orb. Of course, fire damage. Does a... Come on. 17 plus 9.
Yes.
So that's going to be... Come on. It rolled a bunch of dice but didn't tell me the number. Hang on.
Just roll there.
I already rolled it though. I got like an 8 and a 7.
It's weird that it requires some data for the dice roll. You think they could just program a little algorithm to do it?
Yeah, I lost it. So
You
I'm
would
just
think.
re-rolling it. I only have 1d8 though.
Oh, I have lots.
That is so much worse than what I rolled on the app. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fire damage.
Okay.
This is a bonus.
So that's a 28 for him. And that is exactly what he needed as that melts into a puddle of water on the ground. All right,
Jesus.
from Friedhelm, we are down to them, and the Winter Wolf is going to attack Valin again,
Wasn't that just retroactive?
which is a 21 to
Cast it
hit.
again.
Oh, sorry.
So Valin is going to take
Didn't you cast it again?
No, that was a retroactive
15
action.
The 11
piercing
was
damage
the chromatic orb was casted.
and is knocked prone.
Who's
She's
knocked
not 0, she's just knocked prone.
Yes, just knocked prone.
Who is?
And Valin. And now it is her turn. She's going to use half of her movement to get up,
Sure.
and then she is going to...
Thunder wave. Shocking.
does not
Awful
have
different.
any of these things.
Also,
Also,
wave through the shadow off.
you don't get to decide what she does, buddy. She's going to vampiric touch it once more because that is what she has available, and it gets a 7, so she is going to steal from it. All right, so from Valin, we have a dead wolf.
Yes.
Bye bye.
I run up to.
Valin drops to her knees immediately and pulls a potion bottle from her satchel, pouring it down Kingsport's throat. And you hear this
Live!
as the penguin sprays out half of the potion before sitting half upright in Valin's arms as she cradles it and rocks it slowly.
She loves Kingsport.
And as you all catch your breath, that is where we will end tonight. With a missing Hugo, Altus and
A
Tempest
split fucking
in the
party.
Caves of Hunger,
For real?
Z and Friedhelm with Valin and Kingsport.
Murder in his eyes. Screaming. Just screaming.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate you putting up with our technical difficulties, which I guess if you did not see, hopefully. And with that, we also are greatly appreciative of our sponsors, Sparky, Dossie Vid, Daniel, Scott, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, and Johnny Mac. We are really looking forward to doing some character interviews, and in about 2 months to starting Witchlight's Carnival. So we will keep you all posted about that as there's more info available, and keep an eye on our channel as well as our Discord, Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon. And with that, we will come up with a tagline eventually.
Eventually.
Good night, everybody.